Hey everybody, so today I'm making a quick video comparing the Spring-Summer 17 Supreme Shoulder Bag to the Spring-Summer 18 Supreme Shoulder Bag. There are quite a few differences, and if you're looking to buy a Supreme Shoulder Bag, I wanted to make this video to explain those differences and help you make your decision. Up first, we've got the Supreme Spring-Summer 17 Shoulder Bag. Now this is a shoulder bag that I purchased last summer when the bags restocked. And so far, it's been my favorite bag that I've owned, which is why I purchased this Spring-Summer 18 shoulder bag. This bag has traveled around the world and has seen its ups and downs, but it's honestly one of the best purchases I made and why I bought the new one, like I said. So I bought this during the restock on the Supreme online store. It restocked in the middle of the summer, and I'm just giving you guys a quick overview of the bag before I jump into the details. So as you guys can see, one of the major things is this elastic pocket in the front, very useful for holding things like a Metro card if you're in a city. And here we have a pocket in the front as well, both very useful for carrying small things like little cards and stuff like that. And as you can see, we have the main compartment. Now you can't really see, but there you go, a little bit better of an angle. There's no pockets, no kind of things on the inside except for this key ring, which is extremely useful for putting your keys and taking it out and about. Now, as you can see, this is a smaller size significantly than the other bag, and like I'll explain later, this bag actually fits in the other one. But I honestly love this size, and it's perfect for skating around because it doesn't get in the way. It's small, it's useful. I can fit everything that I need: my phone, my wallet, my keys, maybe one more thing, and then I'm good to go. So here's this season's release, the Spring-Summer 18 bag. And like I touched on, the 17 bag fits fully inside the bag, so there you can see the size of it. It's significantly larger. So let's move on to the details of the bag. So as you can see, you don't have that elastic pocket in the front, and you just have this zipper, and it's covered by this little flap. I like the covering for the little flap, although I wish they would have had the pocket because it's very useful. But see, you can see here this key ring / clip has been moved inside the pocket on the front. So I think that this is pretty useful because I felt that my keys would often get in the way in the big pocket, but having it in the front here is very useful. You just have your keys and then you pull it out as necessary here in the front. And that pocket is pretty spacious as well. So on into the main compartment, as you can see, it's significantly larger, obviously, because the bag is larger, but here, as you can see, you have this elastic pocket, which is exactly the same kind of material as it is on the other one inside the bag. So you have a pocket to kind of separate the two kind of compartments of the bag, and you can store stuff in there. So overall, I think, it's pretty much the same bag. They just rearranged it and made it a little bit bigger. There are a few minor details, like this strap is significantly different. As you can see, it has Supreme all down the sides, and it has this kind of mechanism where they're both attached together. As you can see on this one, the bag kind of clips on, but you can see the Supreme branding there. Both have the Supreme on the front, and one thing I don't really like is you see these kind of threads are kind of come off, so I tend to get in really close with scissors and kind of snip the threads just so the whole bag doesn't really fall apart on the Supreme. And then as you can see, they're both made of, if I can get the angle, Cordura fabric. The fabric is nearly identical on both. It's a little bit different between the bags. I personally like this fabric a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more waterproof, but this fabric is great as well. They're both very high quality bags. So overall, I really like both of the bags, and I would recommend them to anybody looking to get a Supreme shoulder bag. Obviously, one is a little bit bigger than the other, but really the differences are kind of personal preferences. I personally prefer this smaller size. I just think it's a little bit easier to walk around with, although I see that if you're like a photographer or have a camera that you're carrying around, that might be a little bit better suited in this one. So ultimately, it comes down to personal preferences, but I wanted to highlight the differences between the two because there are some differences, and I think that it's important to know what those differences are if you're looking to purchase one, especially if you're looking to purchase one on the resale market. There is still a chance that this one may be released again during a restock, just as this one was, because they did restock the bags last season. So hopefully, if you're looking to get one and trying to pay retail, this one will be restocked soon. But I hope you guys found this video informative. I'm going to post some quick shots of me wearing both bags so you can see what they look like.